most undetectable winter glowy makeup you have ever tried. Hey guys, I hope you're having an amazing day. Welcome to my channel. My name is Christen Dominique and I'm about to show you the most undetectable winter glowy makeup you have ever tried. And if you're a dry skin girly like me, get ready because this is gonna be your ride or die. We're also gonna be talking about friendships today, so a little bit of life, a little bit of makeup. If you're ready to get into it, don't forget to subscribe to my channel and hit that notification bell so you can be a part of the Dom fam. Let's get into it. No matter if you have oily or dry skin, you need a hydrating primer that is going to lock your makeup in place and that's not going to clog your pores. This is the Blurred Moisture Primer, so it's a serum. It works really well with all foundations on top of it and any creams. It also has like a gripping effect that's going to lock your foundation in place. I love primers that just set with a little bit of tackiness because you know it's gonna last all day long. So after we are hydrated, then you wanna go in with a dewy or natural coverage concealer. This one is the Wide Awake Concealer. It has a natural finish, but it is full coverage. And it has a cooling metal tip, which is so refreshing. But what I wanna do is just spot conceal where I need it. I have pretty dark under eye circles, so I like to use a little bit more concealer under my eyes. And then I'll just go around the nose where it gets red. Any discoloration really is where you're gonna wanna put this. And don't blend it in, just let it sit. Let it sit for a second so you can get the most coverage out of it. And you are going to literally, you will not be able to tell you're wearing concealer after you do this. You know when you put too much makeup on and nobody tells you? Like that friend that's just too nice, or the friend that's just like, girl, what are you doing? That is the type of friend I want. Like this kind of like air dry because I want the more coverage out of it. I want to talk to you about how to know when to let friends go out of your life and who to make time for and how to identify a good friend. Like this is a whole thing. I'm just gonna spritz a little bit of a hydrating spray while that sets. But I have, from middle school to adulthood, I am 35 years old. I have a lot of life experience, not like a lot of life experience, but enough to be able to kind of talk to you guys and give advice on these type of topics because I've been in the situation where you really want to be this person's friend. You see the good in them, but they just don't give that back to you. They don't give you that time, that effort, or even that text. If you consistently are getting ghosted by a person, okay, look, once or twice, 3, maybe you're sick or whatever, but more than like 10 times, you probably need to stop texting that person. Even though they're nice to you in front of your face, it's time to let it go. Stop inviting them places because they're never going to go unless it benefits them. I wanna show you where I place my contour. And if you're in a rush, you can do this all at the same time, blend it all together with one brush. It's fine if you're in a rush, and I'm gonna show you how to blend it too. So I know a lot of us don't have a lot of time. We're busy, we're moms, work half the time, studying, class. We have life going on, and you don't have time most of the time to sit here and do your makeup, but you want a full glam. So this is what I'm here for. What I do is let that sit a little bit. Concealer is still there. Spritz it so it stays hydrated. Then I'm gonna show you my good glowy foundation routine that you are going to love. Okay, so what I do is I mix this foundation from Makeup Forever. This is the Reboot, and this literally does everything. It's like skincare in a bottle that has also good coverage. Firms, hydrates, brightens, smooths, does all the good things. And then I mix it in with the Say Star Glow in Universal Champagne. So I'll just put them on the back of my hand. This is the shade Y305, and just mix in a little bit of that. It's going to thin the foundation out, so whatever foundation you use, just know that. But you don't have to use this one. There's also the Skin Gloss, which is a cream highlight, or any cream highlight that you personally like, you can use. What I'll do is I'll mix it together with this foundation brush. This is from Sculpt. This is Ash Combs brush line number 4, and I really like just how I like the curve of it. It just works really well for foundation and really anything that's creamy on your face. So what I like to do with this is apply it to the larger areas of the face, like right in here and right in there. And I have been letting my concealer sit for a while, so I'm gonna have a really nice coverage going on, and I'm gonna show you how to blend. First, you want to blend out the foundation and the concealer, then you work your way into the contour. Using one brush, it's fine, you can do it, because at the end you are going to use a beauty sponge just to make sure that everything is smooth. So while I'm doing that, I'll share with you guys. I have been in this situation too, where like from my high school days, middle school days, and even my adult life, like I have been in situations where I want this friendship to grow, but the person just doesn't give the same effort back. Oh my God, I forgot to contour my nose. Hold on, let's go back into the nose. So, I mean, I just want you guys to know that your time and energy is so special, and I don't want you to waste your time thinking or not feeling good enough because one person isn't giving you the time that you want. It means that you need to move forward with your life and move forward without that person in your life. I mean, you don't have to be rude to them, you can be very cordial, but just know that they're probably not gonna be a good friend for you. The people that only want to hang out with you when it's beneficial for them, or when it just makes sense for them, and always can't hang out when you want to hang out for a very long period of time, it just never happens, that's probably not a good friend either. And if you really, really care for them, I feel like you would tell them like, hey, what's going on? Like every time I ask you to hang out, you just don't want to hang out. Or you can just be like, you know what? Maybe he or she doesn't want to hang out with me in that way, so maybe I should just, you know, move on. As sometimes it hurts and you want to have like a really good relationship and close friendship with this person, but it's just not going to happen. So let's not take more time out of our day to invite this person, text this person, and check in on them, because they're not doing it for you. And I just want you to know your worth, you know what I mean? I keep forgetting to add my contour, but I like to add a little bit of a lift on my eyes, and also acts as an eyeshadow. So I'm just gonna blend that there and then go over with a beauty sponge. Bam, we are blended to perfection. It looks like our skin, but better. We have dimension. It looks really, really natural, and I have been loving this for the winter. Just because it's winter doesn't mean you have to be matte. Now I'm gonna add some color, and for that I'm gonna use this soft pink blush, and I'm just gonna take a little bit on the brush and put it right above my cheekbone, just because I want more of a lifted cheek. I have been loving a pink blush for a very long time. I feel like I need a new color at this point. Also gonna do less on the nose, but I'm gonna blend that in with a beauty sponge so it's nice and airy looking. You see it's like a soft hint of color. And if you want more, you know, you can build it up if you want, depending on which blush you use. I kind of want a little bit. After that step, I'll go ahead and do my fine mist, making sure that I am staying hydrated the entire time. I do this because I have dry skin, and that just keeps my skin hydrated. If you have oily skin, you don't have to keep doing that. But these two are my current go-tos for that glowy winter skin. I'm gonna go ahead and put on some lashes, and we're gonna come back and I'm gonna show you how to spot set and powder your face. It's a whole technique. I'm back with my lashes, and we're gonna lock all this in, but we're gonna do it in a way that is so different than what I've normally showed you guys. So this is a hydrating setting powder. You can use any hydrating setting powder you want. This is from my brand. It's currently sold out everywhere. I'll let you know when it comes back in stock, but use whatever you have that's hydrating for the winter time. What's gonna be so important for this step is targeted setting. So basically you wanna set anywhere. I just made that up, by the way. Targeted setting, targeted powdering. But you basically wanna set anywhere that your face is going to move. So like the corners of your mouth, like right here. You don't have to set the entire face because you want that glowy finish. And if you want to set with more blush on top of the glowy blush, you can. I'm gonna leave this as is because I like that dewy glow, and I know it's gonna stay in place for a while. So I'm also gonna do around the nose, because any parts that crease, kind of like any part of your body that is like a creasy area, that's something you're gonna wanna set and keep dry, because it will get oily and later look kind of cakey if you build up back upon it. So you wanna make sure you use a light amount of powder there. Also like to set right underneath my eyes where that line is. Anywhere where you have like a crease under your eye, everybody kind of has that. Set a little bit of powder. And this brush is perfect for this, by the way. It's from Cosmetics. It's called the All Over Shadow Brush, the number 216. It's just the perfect width and length for doing this. kind of targeted powdering. Also want to do it here because for me, I have like a little pouch right in here and it just kind of helps to reduce the look of that. So I'm gonna do that here. And really anywhere you need, you know where you need it. Anywhere that you need to either brighten or lock in place, right around the eyes where we have a lot of expression is a good place to set, which kind of sets the blush right here. So if you wanna do that, I personally don't mind not setting my whole entire face because I'm good with it like being where it's at for the amount of time that it's going to be there. Also, I haven't had Botox in a while. I usually get it once a year, Botox and filler, but I haven't gotten in a year. It's about that time. And I'm getting lines right here above my brows. So I'm gonna set right in the line just so that it looks more soft and, you know, smooth, like a little filter. And this is basically our face. I do want to add one more spray. I like the Rare Beauty spray because it has this like mix of oils in it and it just helps with giving you that really glowy look that's going to glisten, you know? It's gonna catch somebody's eye. So this is my undetectable flawless base routine for the winter time. You really can't tell I have much makeup on, but you can see that I have definition, there's color, there's a glow. It just looks like healthy skin to me. And I think you guys should really try it. This should be your like everyday routine. You're using less makeup, but it does so much more than using a bunch more product, and it saves you money, saves you time. And I'm gonna go ahead and do my lips. This is my current favorite lip combo right now, so I am so excited to share it with you guys. Before I like completely end this video, I also want to tell you the type of friends that you should make time for, and those are the people that are checking in on you for no reason, always at your events, birthdays, graduations, family events, that just people that just want to support you. And maybe they're not at all your family events, but they want to support you in any way that they can. Those are the people that don't ghost your texts and want to, you know, make time for you. Those are the people that we want to make time for and really create relationships with, because this is really hard to talk and do my lip liner. By the way, this is the Stone lip liner from Dose of Colors. I'll have everything linked in the description, but it's really hard to find friends like that just kind of like, hey, what's going on? I miss you, let's do this, out of nowhere. And if you really appreciate and love those people, you should check in on them as well and make time, effort, and plans to spend time with them and check in on them, see how they're doing. Okay, so this is the lip that I am currently loving. It's from Kylie. It's Spare 700. It's so pretty. Let me show you. Ooh, if that is not the prettiest nudie pink. And then right on top of it, because I do like a gloss, the Lights Lacquer gloss in the shade Alyssa. You need this like right now. Let me show you. It's just my favorite. Oh my god, I can't even feel like I have gloss on when I have this on. It's so comfortable. It's really lightweight and pretty. Look at that. That is your everyday nudie pink. I love how this came out. And before we end, I just want to let you guys know that you don't have to have a bunch of friends. You don't even have to have 2 friends. As long as you have one person, it could be your family member that you confide in and have someone that you can talk to. Okay, I have foundation all over my freaking hand. I would say quality over quantity. If you are not loved by a lot of people around you that you want to be loved by, if you want more friends and you feel like you don't have as many, I would just say to have a little bit more patience, understanding, and compassion for people, because we all want someone to reply and do things in the same way that we would want and that we would like, but we're not all the same person. We're all very different. So if we're just a little bit more patient, understanding, and compassionate, you're gonna attract so many people that are just like you. I love you guys so much. This is the final look. Thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. I have been wanting to do these life topics, advice, beauty inside and out type of videos for a while. As you guys know, I always do motivational messaging, but I feel like I want to do a little bit more than that, and I have so much more to give, and I've always wanted to mix it with makeup. So I hope you enjoyed this type of video, and I want to do more. If you have other topics you want me to talk about, make sure to put them in the comments below. But before I let you go, I just want to let you know that if you have a friend out there that you haven't made time for, make time for them, check in on them, and let them know that you're there. I love you guys. I'll see you in the next video. Bye guys.